What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Pickle rants about crazy, weird shit. This time we're going to talk about online dating sites. I remember back when these things first came out, I was like, man, that's kind of pathetic. Why the hell would you even sit there and admit that you're actually going and doing these things? Like, that just, I don't know, that seems just kind of self-deflating. So I eventually got over it and jumped into one of them. I went to OkCupid, which was a decent site. You know, I've had my fair share of people that I sent messages out to that I never heard back from. And I always read the profiles where they said, if you're just going to be like, hey, you're cute, or nice tits, or send me nudes, or guys that have their shirts off in the bathroom and showing off their muscles and shit, women don't really want to see that. Not if they're looking for a relationship. They're looking for someone to fill them up for the night, pun intended. Then yeah, that's probably, you're gonna get a call for that. But there's other sites to go to, not online dating sites. Like that's what Craigslist is for. I wanted to kind of tell you some of the horror stories that I've heard and then give you some of my own experiences. So I've heard all kinds of stories about how guys have sent women messages and saying how they're looking for some ass on the side because their wife isn't giving them any anymore. Another thing that I've seen, that this is just a pet peeve of mine, and I don't understand this. I really truly don't. When women put on their site, loves to laugh. Are you shitting me? Loves to laugh. That's how you're describing yourself. I want to meet someone who hates to do it. If you hate laughing and you've seen this video, put some in the comments down below that says, I don't like laughing. I don't wish to ever do it. Fuck you for making me do it. Or even trying to turn my lips into a kind of smile. I want to know where these people are. I want to know where they exist. Because it seems to me everyone enjoys laughing. It's cathartic. It's releasing. It actually helps out in numerous ways. So why do you put that on there? Why? I get it if you're a vegetarian and you only want to date other vegetarians. And vegetarian. Parentheses, you should be too. Alright, we get it. That's like a lifestyle choice, and that's fine. I got respect for people that can do that. I can't. I like meat and bacon is fucking delicious. I can't do it. But loves to laugh. That floors me every time. And honestly, if I see that, move on. Because you're an idiot. I'm sorry, but you're an idiot. Everyone loves to laugh. Everyone loves a good joke. Now, your tastes in jokes and what makes you laugh is always different. But I do know that there is a pretty strong attraction factor between those who make people laugh and if others can get them to laugh. One of the very first times I ever met someone from an online site, she and I were, you know, we clicked pretty well. Things were all right. And it got to the point where we were going to meet up. And we went to this bar and grill. And she said, you know, I'd let her know that I'm there. I'm the type of person, I will always be 15 minutes early. Always. Guaranteed. 15 minutes early to me is on time. Gives me time to kind of settle down. Maybe I'm sweating. I can get some extra time and some AC, get them pits dried out, whatever. And then I go in. So she ends up texting me saying that, sorry she's running late. She just left the hospital. What the hell do you mean you just left the hospital? What the hell were you doing at the hospital? I didn't find out till after she got there. I shit you not. She just left her 6-month-old daughter. Now, you may be thinking she's 6 months. So it's 6 months out of the womb. No. Actually, literally 6 months. She's 3 months premature. She left her daughter to come on a date with me. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? You prematurely had this kid 3 weeks ago. And now you're here on a date with me? Are you out of your fucking mind? What? No. In some regards, that is a compliment. I get it. But holy shit. No. No. You got a 6-month-old who is still in Pickle. You've still got a daughter in there. Be there. You need to come have hot wings and pizza and a beer with me? What? No. So I didn't talk to her again because that was fucked up. One of the best dates I had went down to a place here in St. Louis called The Loop. It's sort of our own little New York wannabe melting pot, if you will. And we went out there, and all of a sudden these people came up and said, can you take this picture with me? Like, what? So they needed to get 10 volunteers to take a picture with them in front of a bar, and everyone was kind of like trying to recreate the Last Supper. They were doing a scavenger hunt thing. I was all for it. She was all for it. Walked her back to her car. Everything was great. Date was fine. Conversation was fine. Interactions were fine. Everything was great. Never heard from her again. That's happened to me I don't know how many times. I have absolutely no idea how many times it happens, but it's been more of that than anything else in my entire dating career. And I call it a career because that's what it is. Until you actually find the one and you stop, it's a career because that's when you retire from dating. So anyway, this is my absolute best, worst date I ever went on. And I still haven't quite figured out how we got to where we did. So she and I were talking back and forth. Everything, again, was fine. Great chemistry through the phone. Nothing was awkward. And then we met for lunch. But we're sitting outside. She was already there. I had trouble finding a place to park. Texted, sorry, I'm just found a parking spot and I'm on my way now. So I get there, stand up, give her a hug, sit back down, and I kind of take a look around the place. It was a really nice patio. Had a nice tree cover, but not too much where you still had some of the sun coming through. It was really, really nice. And behind her in the corner was a couple. And that couple had 2 Great Danes. These were like horses. I'm a big dude, and I'm pretty sure I probably could have rode one for at least 50 yards before I broke the fucker's back. But that's still a big damn dog. But she had said that the dogs were calm because they probably just fed them a baby. Now, I understand how that kind of sounds out of context, but if you kind of consider what she was talking about, like a baby's a pretty good sized thing. Like, that would have been enough to feed him and kind of knock him out. I understand. Just bear with me on this, okay? And I just thought it was kind of a weird, one of those little off-the-color comments to where you don't really pay too much attention about it. Well, and then when she starts talking about dogs, she doesn't like them. She said, and I quote, "I would get a dog if I could feed it babies." Yeah. Yeah, you heard me right. Go ahead, rewind and come back. I'll be here waiting. Yeah. She actually said she would own a dog if she could feed it baby. I felt like I was a bad citizen because I didn't try and like call a non-emergency police line and be like, you need to come talk to this bitch because she's probably like the witch from Hansel and Gretel or whatever trying to cook kids and shit. Because like saying it once is one of those things you just kind of dismiss it and go, okay, well, whatever, we'll just move on. Saying it twice, now that's some like deep-rooted shit. And I lost my mind. And I was just kind of going, yeah, I'm just going to kind of ride this out. And when we're done, I'm just going to go home. And about that time, she must have picked up on that vibe. Because she called the waiter and asked for the check. She paid for all of it. I offered to pay. She goes, it's fine. I'm going to go home. There's no chemistry here. And I'm just gonna go home. See ya, you baby killing dog food bitch. Because that's messed up. Like, that is literally the worst date experience I have ever had. I would own a dog if I could feed it babies. Yet she had no problems talking about her cats and how adorable they are when they climb in a paper bag when you throw it on the floor. Who cares? Cats go into shit. That's what they do. So, yeah, that's what I got. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know what kind of dating experiences you have. I would love to hear some of your horror stories, or maybe some really good ones, you know. Maybe there was a really fantastic date that you went on. Everything was great. Y'all went skydiving and you were able to sit there and bang one out before you hit the ground and had to pull your chute or something. That's some cool shit. I want to hear about that if you had some kind of experience like that. I'm not going to lie. If you did do this whole skydiving thing, I'm going to be more than a lot jealous. But even still, that's some stuff that I think would be cool. Let me know if you had any of those types of dating experiences. I know we all had our good dates and our whole moments of, what the hell happened? But I had plenty of those. Tell me what you guys got. Hit that like button if you liked the video. Be sure to toss something down in the comments down below if you got some of your own dating experiences or anything that you want to go on and on about this video. Yeah. And until I see you in another video, Pickle, and I'm out. And another thing, this should go without saying, but if you are dating someone, get off the dating sites. Or if you just got out of a relationship, don't talk about it. No one wants to hear about your trials and tribulations with someone else that you were dating. No one. No one wants to hear that shit. Absolutely no one. I don't want to hear about the complications you've had with your most recent ex or even an ex that you had in grade school. I don't want to hear about any of that shit. I don't care. That's just some shit you need to get off your chest? Fine. That's what your friends are for, not the person you're dating. And the last 2 people that I've dated, or that I've talked to, we'll just say talked to with dating interests, could not stop talking about their ex. The most recent one told me that she's been dating this guy off and on for 3 years. But he, quote, isn't her boyfriend, so getting rid of him should be easier, end quote. No, it's not. You've kept going back for 3 fucking years. You obviously have something there.